This person, in his mind and the minds of other people like him that say African women home and abroad are copying the West. They say this because they see the Western world in a superior way. And the psychology behind such mindset is the colonial residue within them. So they brand the West in a superior way. They have internalized racism. Yes. So when African women assert equality, their misogynistic insecure self project that sense of inferiority into us, as if women's autonomy can only come from the West, not from African women's own agency. That's bullshit, You are scared that we are refusing your culture of subjugation with audacity. And God forbid, a woman like me, black, African, Muslim, a veiled one at that, dares to speak about patriarchy and its atrocities because in your mind, intelligence, audacity, and rootedness are not meant to belong to women like us, women like me, right? It is a Western thing. You wish, but unfortunately it is not. Your mindset worships what it sees as superior and demands worship from what it sees as inferior. It is obsessed with hierarchy, always above or beneath. So you can't stand basic human decency because decency requires seeing others as equals, right? I see through your biases for African women. I see through the derogatory way you try to frame African women. I see through your internalized racism. And when we talk about gender issues, it is a global issue, not a regional problem. Despite Finland's high rankings in overall gender equality, according to a recent survey, Finland has the highest gender violence against women in the EU, most of it done by men known to the women. So before you start parroting nonsense which is rooted in your worship of power, system, class, and money, you should get your facts right. If you think the Western world is one kind paradise for women, that's false. Because patriarchal societies is not just an African thing, it is a global phenomenon. That is why even in countries where women are in politics, academia, and leadership, gender-based violence and abuse are still very existing. Because misogyny is not just an action, it is a system. But because you are a misogynist yourself, you care less. And that is because you benefit from such atrocities. And this same Western way, you tap into it when it benefits and suits your narrative. So you are shameless and you don't even belong to my faith. So what knowledge are you dragging with me? So this is for my ladies. Do not define yourself through patriarchy and misogyny lenses. And to not define yourself through patriarchy and misogyny lenses is not Western thing to do. It is a humanitarian thing to do. Hopefully, with my message reaching the right audience, the fame that comes with it will be meaningful and worth it.